Welcome on the Kaiju no Kami, and this is my quickie review of Ready Player One. So Ready Player One is the latest movie by Steven Spielberg about basically a I guess it wouldn't be a post-apocalyptic world, but a world that has gotten so populated and depressing that people just pretty much spend their lives in a video game. Wow. Whoa. Kind of accurate with the way society's going these days. Think of it as being like Mel.hack, Sword Art Online, but Tron. In fact, I'd say it's pretty much Tron with all these pop culture references. This movie was a lot of fun. I went in expecting it to just be a bunch of pop culture references, and that was pretty much it. That is what the movie was going to rely on to be good. So I was pleasantly surprised at how much I enjoyed it. No, I'm not going to say it's better than Black Panther, but this movie was fun overall. There were a lot of cool things. Yeah, the pop culture bits are amazing. There's so many things going on in there where I was looking at the screen like, oh, I see that, I see that, I see that, that's cool. And I know that there's hundreds that I missed. Moving past the game side, it is an interesting story. Yeah, it's nothing fully original as we've seen this plot done before. We have the evil villain who played the villain in Star Wars Rogue One, who was KnK. And he is a dick here just like he was in Rogue One. He does a good job playing a dick, especially a corporate dick. The stuff in the real world was kind of interesting. There are some scenes that show like where the people are just on the streets in their virtual world, which is kind of weird to see, that just people wearing headsets in the real world. You're like, wow, what the heck? But when life is so boring and unoriginal and bland in the real world, what do you expect? I mean, it's basically how people are these days when they're walking around looking at their cell phones rather than what's going on. There are some pretty funny scenes with some stuff that's happening. I don't want to give really any spoilers. If you've seen the trailer, you pretty much know some of the things you're getting. There are some cool bits, especially if you're a Godzilla fan. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're in for a treat. Although don't expect the exact version you're expecting, because it's actually kind of a new version. I will say T.J. Miller's character was awesome in this. He had a lot of great quips. His design was pretty awesome. And you're expecting to have like this really big, badass goth metal dude. And instead you get this hilarious thing. It's pretty funny. The main characters are good. You get to have some team building and learning what they're like in the real world. Some of them takes you by surprise and you're like, whoa, that's pretty awesome. That, I kind of expected that, but that's actually really done well. It's just a whole lot of fun. The jokes are great. They work. When it needs to be dramatic, it works. Overall, it's just a fun and enjoyable movie. There's some really great music. Some music that's kind of like, I can't say I remember much for the original score to the movie. A lot of that's just kind of like, oh yeah, there was an original score in some points. Not very memorable, but still good nonetheless. They fit the scenes they were part of. The CGI was good. Like, yeah, the characters do look very gamey, cartoony, as if they are video game characters, and that was the point. They're not supposed to look all realistic like some of the other movies do. They're supposed to be in a game world. So if you're looking for just a fun movie that's intelligent, action-packed, full of great references, full of things where you're going to be like, oh, I see that in the background, I see there, Spawn, oh my god, and oh, whoa, that character's in here, you're going to be in for a good time. The romance in this actually feels kind of natural. It doesn't feel forced. And my favorite scene of the movie, which I can't really say for spoilers, but it was a really great tribute to Kubrick. I enjoyed it a lot. It was done well. It was hilarious and scary at the same time, just like that adventure. I will definitely say this is a movie that is worth watching again. There are some story elements that I pretty much missed out on because I was busy trying to see all the Easter eggs hidden in this movie, which is actually funny because the whole movie is actually about an Easter egg. So that's kind of meta in a meta type way. I'm going to give Ready Player One a 9 out of 10. I enjoyed it a lot. So check it out, and until next time, bye.